Hello. Today I am going to discuss anabolic hormones and catabolic hormones. What's the relationship? Can they cancel each other out? Okay. Short answer to the question is no, they cannot. So here's pretty much how it works. Okay. Anabolism is when you are building muscle. Catabolism is when you are breaking down tissues. Anabolism is when you are storing fat, muscle, glycogen, ATP. Catabolism is when you are breaking down tissues, ATP, glycogen, muscle, fat, etc. Okay? So, there's this popular belief that when you are cutting and on a diet, that your body, your muscle building capacity is, how we would say, hindered, all right? And you're no longer capable of building muscle the way you could when you were in a caloric surplus and bulking. Now, I'm here to tell you that's a bunch of nonsense, all right? Now, I'm going to explain why. Now, when you are dieting, I'm not going to get behind all the how am I going to explain this to you? All right, look, when you are on a diet, okay, your body is producing more cortisol, glucagon, and whatnot to break down your tissue, right? Okay? And what's happening is it's breaking down your tissues faster. You're burning through fat faster, and according to the energy hierarchy, the more you get into that, the lower your glycogen reserves in your muscle and liver get, the more fat you're going to burn, the more muscle you're going to burn, okay? So you're going to burn a little bit more muscle when you're in a diet, obviously. It doesn't mean that you're not building muscle just as fast. You're still building muscle just as fast, you know? And it is my belief that these hormones can all coexist with each other and that they do. You know? Damn. Fuck, I'm confused now. Shit. What was I talking about again? What's the main topic of this recording here? What the hell? What point am I trying to make right now? Fuck. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Shit. I guess pretty much when you bulk in. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck am I talking about? I didn't sleep much last night, you know, and I've been up all day. Okay, let me try to figure out what I was saying again. Okay. Anabolic. Do they cancel catabolic? Okay, yeah. People be saying, like, if you eat a bunch of carbs before you go to bed, then the insulin's going to cancel out the growth hormone that your body naturally peaks because it produces growth hormone and testosterone before you go to bed, right after you go to sleep. People say that the insulin will cancel that out, and that's a myth. And I haven't noticed it in myself at all, hindering any type of anabolism, because I've eaten a lot of carbs before bed. It hasn't affected me in that way, to my knowledge. So anyways, it's my belief that what's happening when you're dieting, you're losing muscle a little faster, but you're still gaining it at the same speed. And the reason for this is because no matter how low you take your calories, within reason, so long as you're over 10% body fat and your body hasn't switched over the hierarchies, there's going to be enough fat there. So what I'm saying is, let's say one day you decide to just drop your calories down really low, all right, down to like, I don't know, like lower than low, like real low, like severely low, but you still have a good amount of body fat, like your 14% body fat. Okay? What's going to happen is, well, since you dropped it down crazy low, let's say you dropped it down to like crazy low, like 1,000 calories, and you're normally getting 3,000 a day. What's going to happen is you're probably going to burn through a lot more muscle, right? Because any protein that you had that day is probably going to be used for energy. It's going to be put into your glycogen tank, right? Or maybe not. Actually, I don't know. Shit. Your body fat's where it needs to be. You know, your body might just take some of the fat and put that in the glycogen tank and hold on to some of that protein that you ate, right? Right? So you might be able to get by if you got a good amount of protein. What the point I'm trying to make is, your body, what it's going to do is it's going to say, okay, player, you only got 1,000 calories today, right? And we normally get 3,000. That's fine. You know what? I'm not going to compromise anabolism, and sexual functions are still going to be okay. If you're a woman, you're still going to get your period and all that stuff. Everything's going to be okay. You know why? Because your body's going to say, guess what? You ain't giving me no calories? Ain't no thing. Because I'll just grab some of these fat stores, and I'll use those to make the hormones. Because hormones is made out of fat. Your body's going to take those fat stores off your body and make hormones out of that. Okay? So whether or not you've gotten enough protein that day, let's say you didn't get enough protein that day. Okay, then you're going to lose muscle, right? But your body's not going to be any less anabolic. You're still going to make the hormones because your body's going to take that fat, right? But it's going to be like, oh man, there ain't no proteins to use, you know. So you're going to lose muscle that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But let's say you get down below 10% body fat, then the hierarchies change. Then your body is no longer going to say, it's not going to have expendable fat. This time, if you drop your calories down to 1,000, it's going to say, it's going to say, you know what? You know what? You didn't give us enough calories today? Our glycogen tank's low? Guess what, player? We ain't being anabolic today. We ain't making no hormones because there ain't enough body fat. We ain't taking from those fat reserves to make hormones. You know what I'm saying? That's what your body's going to say. All right? That's what your body's going to say. And as far as, that's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Hey.